Okay, so for question 69, this is a definite integral now, so we got to do a little more work. But the first parts of u substitution are still going to be the same. I look at this, I can tell I can't do it in my head, so u is probably going to be the x squared plus 1 that's stuck under the cubed. If I took the derivative of both sides, we're looking at that. I start to make these replacements, and this is u cubed. The other thing I have to replace is an x dx. I don't have x dx. So right now I have 2x dx, but I want 1x dx. So if I'm dividing this side by 2, I'm dividing that side by 2. So the only way you can replace x dx is with 1/2 du. If you are not doing that step as part of your process, then you are never really taking into account chain rule. It's not going to work out for you unless you're lucky. Okay, but now here's where the extra steps come in, different than the first part of this assignment. If you just simply say the bounds are -1 to 1, those are the bounds when you're talking about x values. But now I've got u values. So that would be incorrect if you leave those -1 to 1. You need to say when x is -1, u is something else, and when x is +1, u is something else. So the key to that is use this first one up here. When x is -1, u is 2, and when x is +1, u is 2. Alright, what do you think comes next?
Isn't it just 0?
Very good, good catch. So remember, when the bounds are the same, think about it like area under the curve. The area under the curve between 2 and 2, if it doesn't open up at all, you're going to get 0, right? If you don't catch that property, you can still finish this the same way. So I will do that to show you. You could raise the power by 1, divide by the new power. We need to evaluate from 2 to 2 though. By the way, this is why this property gives you 0. Plug in a 2 the first time, plug in a 2 the second time, and then what do you do with those two numbers?
Subtract.
So if you end up subtracting something from itself, this is just going to go to 0. 0 times 1/16 would be 0. So if you're paying attention here, this is one of the properties you're supposed to know. The bounds are the same, you get 0. But if you don't catch it, then you should still be able to get the right answer. You're just going to spend a little longer on it. But this is what I need you to highlight about this question. I know we have it in your notes, but that is not something that students usually catch on to right away. Only have to do that for the definite integrals. Indefinite integrals, we just put the plus c and we don't have to worry about that.